Welcome to How to Dance with a Partner. Like and subscribe. We're going to look at the lady's pivots in the West Coast Swing whip turn. She pivots after 1 and 4. Let's watch. She looks nice and smooth when she's doing this figure, grounded, balanced, and she's not falling over. Let's watch in detail as we break this down. So he already led her forward on 1. He actually led her forward on 6. And he asked her to turn, so she knows she's going straight and turning right. You can see she's turned her head away from us already, and she's pointed her toe. So she knows what she has to do. In social dancing, we turn, when we can, right on right and left on left, because it's much easier. We want to step and turn, or turn and then step, but we don't want to turn and step at the same time. When she lands on her right foot, we also want her to pivot around and go backwards. She's landed on 1. She should actually stop here, turn around, and step backwards. But she's turning and stepping at the same time. See, her head is now way over here. Her foot's over here. So she's turning and stepping at the same time. I call this a wobbly top. And it took her all the way to 3 and before she got around. When we look at this at normal speed, she looks steady. And she is steady, but she's still a wobbly top. So if she was turned around here, or even there, her back would be over here, right? Her back's facing that way. So she hasn't shown her back to her leader yet. This one's a little better. She took a sidestep here. We're going to back up for just a little bit. So 1, she's over her 1. So now she's turning over her 1. She's getting her foot around. And now she took a side step. See how she took that side step? She pushed that foot to the side. So that's better than the first one, which was a wobbly top, because she was turning and stepping at the same time. Now look where the leader is. His foot is here, and his hand is back there. So he's not helping her any. And we can't really know for sure if it's on him or on her. Could she turn around even though he's there? Or is he staying back because she didn't pivot around? We really don't know. We'd have to experiment with that to see. So now look how far forward he came on 1. And look where the hand is now. So the hand is way out here by the mirror. And so she's moved her hand to the side, but her body's still facing this way. So we can definitively say at this particular time, she should be turned, her upper body, facing the mirror. So she's not getting around. She caught up and turned. Body should be facing where her hand is facing. Her body's facing that way, and her hand's facing that way. So she's way behind. But she's much further turned around than she was on the first 2. And look how far forward he's come. So his hand is way out here in front of her. His foot is a little past her foot. And she's further around. So she finished getting around before she even got to 3 here. That was 3. So she was around on, her toe wasn't around, but her body was around on 2. Let's go back and look at the others again. See where his foot is here? His foot on the good one was over there, and his hand was out over here. So now her body is kind of facing where her hand is facing. This is what we want the lady to do. Go forward on 1, turn around, and go back. So we're going to go forward, turn, go back. One, turn and go back. 3 and 4, turn. 5 and 6. So we want her to turn after 1 and after 4. One, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I managed to find a video that's a good example of what we're looking at right now. So this is Richard and Carolyn, and they do a pretty good job here of pivoting. Let's watch. I'm going to break that down for you. So we're going to go back to the first one that they did here. Steps 4 on 1. And she's going to pivot. See, she's standing over this leg. Now, Carolyn's a beginner, but she's good about following instruction. She's pivoting around. See, she's still over her 1. Now, this leg is over here, not because she's stepping, but she swung the leg around when she pivoted, not bringing her knees and ankles together. This is because she's an inexperienced dancer, and she doesn't know how to pivot. We're going to go back so you can see that part. So you see she's picking her foot up the floor where she should be bringing her ankles together here. But that's okay. That's not what we're learning. We want her to balance over this and turn right on her right foot, which is what she's going to do. See how far apart her feet are here? She swung her foot around when she turned, but she's balanced over her right foot. See, her head is over her foot. So she's not trying to rush down the floor. She's trying to turn around. Kathy knows how to turn around, can spin better. She brings her feet together. But Kathy was going down the floor. We can also say that Richard's back here instead of being in front of her. And he does have the hand out a little bit, but we can say that Carolyn's getting around even though Richard didn't come that far forward. We can see that the follower can get around. Now look at her 2. She's still over her 1, right? Her head's here, her foot's there. She's still basically turned over her 1. 2 is pointing that way. If feet were together, she'd be taking this back step, but because she turned with her legs apart, her foot's already over there. But she got her 2 around. She's done. Her toe's pointing that way. That's better. That's what we want. So she managed to turn around on 1 and step. Essentially, she's stepping back on 2. 3 and 4. And again, she's picking her feet up off the floor. She's got her knees together, so that's good. And we didn't look at Kathy going back that way, but we want to pivot over the 4. Look at that. Look at her. Good job, Carolyn. Her body's over her 4, and she's stepping back on 5. Oh, that's great. She did a great job. 6, 7, and 8. Once again, 1, 2, 3. So she was around on 2, 3, and 4. This particular day, we were learning how to over-rotate the lady. This is one of the reasons why you need to balance over. You could do it on the 1, actually, if you were balanced and turning over 1. We're doing it here on the 4. So instead of Richard sending her that way, which is halfway around, watch what he does. He rotated her all the way around 3/4, and it's going to change her line. Send her back over there. So let's watch those at normal speed. 1. Couldn't rotate her around pivot her around on the 4 if she was not turning over her 4. If she was taking that sidestep or wobbly top to her 5, to get around on 4, she has to pivot all the way around on 4 to go 3/4 and step backwards. That's really good what they did here. Turning here, 2, 3, and. So she went back on 2. That's good. She's a little off balance on this one. It's okay. 1. Again, she's turning with her legs apart, but she's still pivoting. So inconsistency is the mark of inexperienced dancers. As you get more experience, you get more consistent. Got her 2 down, facing that direction. Richard's able to pivot her over her 4 3/4 of the way around to change her line back to the original line. Now this is what we want to see from our beginners. We want them to go forward, turn around, and go backwards, not take that side step. Let's go ahead and just play this out for these 2. Her 2 is pointing back that way, not that way. And she can just take a nice easy 3. Another 3/4 turn. Okay, do you see how she just turns around? That's what we want to see. We want to see the lady turn around and go backwards, not take a sidestep. Good job, you two, Richard and Carolyn. Remember to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Visit us at www.partnerdancing.com. Sign up for our free newsletter.